what a rare to open. That is a
Yeah.
force Orzhov. Some really good cards in this pack anyway. Defenestrate, Digraph Horde, and Organ Hoarder are all really good cards, but nothing can beat Liesa.
Yeah, that's such a good card. It's so weird from being like for it being what the card it is. I'm so down on Defenestrate in this set.
I'm not huge on it because a lot of the removal I need is for the flyers.
Flying, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I'll still take it fairly early on, but yeah, I'm much more big on like Midnight Ambush and the uncommon one that we just opened. The packs, but yeah, Liesa's Windmill Slam there. Here, foul play can be alright. I am definitely looking to force, so I'm not really looking at other colours. So white-black, we're going to be kind of sacking stuff. No Way Out could also be okay. But I think I'd rather get foul play. I feel like No Way Out is the kind of thing you can get late on.
Absolutely.
Some interesting stuff. So Ghoulish Procession could be okay for us.
I've not seen that card before, so that is.
It's a setup card, so it's one of them.
Okay.
If you're in a dire position, you draw this late game. It's crap, but it can go off. Otherwise, Unruly Mob is fine. I quite like Rotten Reunion for giving us fodder. What do you think, Jack?
I think the Ghoulish Procession's fine at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you're looking
See
to
if we can make it work.
Yeah.
It counts their creatures as well.
Mm.
Yeah, Morning Patrol is fine.
I like Morning
Patrol. Get
Patrol,
it back.
Absolutely.
Does kind of feel like white and black are maybe drying up, but it might have just been a light pack for it. Hopefully we can get enough cards to make this work. Oof.
Maybe not then.
I mean, I'll still try it. Like, I might play a mirror.
Yeah.
Is this? Yeah, when they die. Okay. Just thinking if you mill over one, do you get it or something?
That would have been ideal, but perhaps not.
Light Abomination. I suppose we could look to splash the Liesa if we're like white, blue or something. Although we picked up quite a few black cards. And I don't mind a Commando here.
Yeah,
Still a good
Commando
card.
still fine. Yeah. It looks thin on the ground. It looks like red is very open.
Yeah.
Although those are not stellar red cards.
Yeah.
Late
Larder Zombie as well.
It looks like blue is very open.
Rotten Reunion's still good. Our black's not amazing anyway, so we could try and go like blue-white, pick up some Evolving Wilds to play the Liesa.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
So I think I'd rather speculate with the Larder Zombie in that case. Hello, Mad Moses. This one... If we're white-blue, Amalgam's still fine. Candle Trap is also good. Mystic Guard help us splash, but I'm still not big on it.
No, that's true.
I think it's maybe Amalgam.
Seems right. I think it's a shame missing out on the Candle Trap a little bit, but
yeah,
I like the Amalgam here. Okay.
Another Larder Zombie, or a Locked in the Cemetery, which kind of they synergize with each other.
Yep.
We might need the Locked in the Cemetery for removal.
I feel like that's strong, yeah.
I'm not huge on it, but if you can fill your graveyard enough, it's okay. Might end up having to play a Collector here.
Yeah. Do hate it, but yeah.
Well, we've got some.
There we go.
We've got good defensive creatures. I think, to maybe hold out until we can get Liesa out, but we do need the Evolving Wilds.
Hmm.
And another one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a strong signal.
Yeah, well, not a signal, unless you count it as a signal from the universe.
Yeah, it's a cosmic signal of wizards apologising, unless they're gonna again phase them out.
So there's some really good Morbid Opportunist. Opportunist is a very good card as well. So I don't mind, and Scab Wrangler is also good and is more, primary color. If we are going blue, although we can still drop blue if we do get enough black.
Yeah, the
So,
white's what I worry about, to be honest.
yeah.
So either or is fine here, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I think Splashing Opportunist is still very good. So
Mhm.
I think that's the pick. But I'd be super happy with the other one anyway. Here,
Right.
right,
This is
it'd
not
be
the word.
good for white black.
Mhm.
But if we're depends if we're splashing it. But I mean, there's not a lot else here.
Mhm.
I'm not huge on Storm Rider Spirit in this deck.
No, I don't think so.
So yeah, it's probably right.
Yeah, I'd agree, Moses. I think we're not blue quite just
Yeah.
yet. If we can get the white and the black to come through, that would be obviously ideal.
Some good cards here.
Veterans are fine
I
here.
do
Siege
love
Zombie as well.
Archivists, but I think Veteran's probably the pick. I do love a Siege Zombie. But I
I think
think we're
solidifying that white. Yeah,
leaning a bit more into what Veteran does. And if it can save us until late game for Liesa,
agreed.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Mad
the
Moses
life
knows the
gain off of
picks.
it is decent. Okay, there's some good stuff here.
It's all a bit high costed. Try to solidify white. Yeah, so I mean it could be a Griff, and especially I suppose if we're not going blue, then another 5 isn't the worst.
Mhm.
Behemoth is fine, although we've not picked up a huge amount of fodder yet, so I think Griff is a bit more of a solid pick. Okay, I like Trapper and I like Mob. So far, I think I prefer the Trapper. Generally speaking, I'd be very happy with, yeah. Mad Moses, we're on the same level, you and me.
Very synced. No, the Trapper's really good,
yeah.
especially for this kind of deck,
I
where you're
like,
trying to build up to Liesa.
yeah. Generally speaking, I do like Unruly Mob in white-black, but it's just, we've not got the fodder yet, I don't think. Silversmith's a very good card. Happy with that, no matter what.
Yeah, it's a good deck filler mob. I'd
Yeah.
agree with that for the not a signal to go into the
Yeah,
archetype. Definitely.
it's one of those that kind of needs the setup as well, which is always worse than just being a good card on its own. Ooh. Candle Trap, Occultist is good fodder. How much fodder do we need? Is it just Rite of Oblivion? And I suppose Morbid. I think I prefer Candle Trap. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Candle Trap's decent here. If we get some Eaten Alives, we might regret that, but
Blade Brand seems okay.
got.
I think I prefer that over another Amalgam because our 5s are getting
Too chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Blade Brand it is decent. We saw from the last draft.
This is pretty
a good
good.
pack. Whoa, okay.
Probably Cathars because it fits the curve well. I do really like the Sanctifier as well. But this does give us something to sack to Rite of Oblivion. It's good with Blade Brand as well. Yeah.
Cathar seems pretty good there. Rotten
Reunion could make the
I
deck.
don't mind picking one up. Yeah.
Alright, this is all garbage.
Take the uncommon.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Very late Bird Admirer.
That's such a shame. Bird Admirer, I am an admirer of.
Okay, that is a rare in our colours, but it's not a good one.
Oh, it's a bad one.
I think I'm happier with a veteran here. Who's the voice from the void? That's Jack.
Oh yes.
it's not just the voice in my head. But he's not yeah, he's not on webcam. Yeah, I think
Hey,
veteran's
Moses.
fine here. I think Curse of Leeches is a bit more fancy than good. I think it's Infernal Grasp here for just a very good.
I would say this is the premier removal spell within the thing. You know, apart from maybe like a burn down the house in certain aspects and things like that, or you know, like as a board wipe, as a bit of spot removal, love it. Really love this.
Super good. Like late on, maybe I would run a curse, but I'd probably take a Silversmith over it, to be honest.
I think so. I like that they gave us more curses.
Ooh.
Oh.
So the only thing for us would be a witch if we don't go to fairy. We don't have any fixing. Obviously, we did pick up some blue cards, but none of them are bonkers for splashing. Is it worth to speculate?
How good is he? I mean,
he's okay. He draws some aggro. I think I'll take it. I'm not sure we're playing it.
Yeah, I don't think you'll miss the. I think potentially you get the witch back, but also I don't think you'll miss it.
Some good stuff here. Could be a siege zombie now.
I like it too, yeah. I think you've got a Cathars,
I suppose,
a Commando, haven't you?
If that's in the side, we could maybe use another Cathars. Yeah, you like the zombie. I think this is another kind of grindy deck that zombie could do well in.
I'd agree. I think it's going to have less...
Especially with the veteran. It's going to keep us alive.
Yeah.
Late Wrangler.
Another zombie I like.
think Hobbling Zombie's good.
Yeah, Hobbling Zombie I really, really like in this sort of deck.
We've weirdly got another hole at 3, so fills that nicely. I guess it's a Jack-o'-lantern, just in case we want to splash the Teferi, but it might make our deck weaker to do so.
Yeah.
Behemoth could maybe play.
I like it more than the other stuff in the pack, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm running 2 Blade Brands or 2 Reunions, so speculate on that, but I'm not sure we're running that. These are all a bit trash. Maybe a Homestead Courage, but I'm not sure that'll make it.
I like it as a card, actually. I think there are archetypes, particularly the Coven green-white archetype, where it's really good.
I think Ritual Guardian might make it just as filler, because our 3-drops are like nothing. And then this is...
Poor bird.
And another one. Mono Bird Admirer, let's go. Let's just go green. Screw it.
Tapping at the window has such cool art. Definitely. Such a unique sort of card
it's pretty cool. Jesus, last pick, Larder Zombie. I really think that's a good card.
Yeah, same.
So we didn't get any Involving Mods. So we've only got... Oh, thank you for following Mad Moses. I don't think we can splash the Teferi very well. So that could be the deck.
To be honest, I don't hate it. Yeah,
because we were all over the place. It's kind of... We've not got a ton of choice. Yeah, we don't need Teferi. Just win with 2 Liesas. Glad we've got 2 veterans. That should hopefully save us early on.
Really like that.
We do have some weak cards in Mirror. And Ghoulish Procession I don't think has ended up being very good.
I think it's far and away better than Mirror. I think because of the aspect of not having much to synergize with it, but I don't know what you'd put in instead of it.
Yeah, like Duress I think is just bad.
Homestead Courage. Yeah,
it might be alright. Sorry about
Yeah.
Over procession. So Commando dies, we've got Blade Brand, which encourages us to trade. Right, of Oblivion sacks. Behemoth. It's not a huge amount of sacking.
What's the incidental upside on Homestead? Is it vigilance you get?
Yeah, until end of turn.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Yes, that's all right, especially on like a Liesa or that's a bit of a win more.
I was thinking like
it could help
Silversmith,
with
the
Coven.
Grifts and stuff. Yeah, actually, that's a good
Try
point.
it out and bring in Homestead if it's bad. Yeah, that's true. You can try out the Procession. Procession's kind of a fun card, so
yeah. I think if it makes, you could also just cut the mirror. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I don't think we're ever triggering mirror at all.
Oh, you think we won't?
I don't think we're gonna spend the 3 turns getting to it, where it survives all 3 of those turns. I think
Maybe.
if it ever did, that would be.
It does need a lot of resources, and it's just if it was a slower format, I would like the mirror more, but it's not. It's a fast one where you can die quite quickly. So maybe mirror out, courage in.
Yeah, I could see that. I think if the procession makes 2 zombies for 2 mana, it's fine.
And then it's probably right, especially now that we've put courage in, it's probably right 9 plains and 8 swamps since Liesa's double white, and we definitely want to be able to play her.
I think we've only got 1 incident of double black, which is the behemoth. Correct.
God,
if we don't,
the waiting for server makes me so nervous now. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I think we're relying pretty heavily on Liesa. I think our synergy in the deck isn't particularly great.
I like that we got 2 of them
off early. Yeah, definitely.
I think that makes it more manageable.
Yeah. She is an angel, so maybe that one. Or that's quite a nice white-black one. Obviously, it's war. I'll go with the angel one, I guess. And let's go. I like calling you the voice from the void, Jack. I think I prefer that to Jack.
I'll take it. Confused me at first. I was furiously googling if I missed something here, or
oh, you thought it was like a card?
Yeah, I thought it was a card, and I was like, oh no, if we missed a card that was good. No.
That is a voice from the void. It's not great, but I'll probably keep it. Any land gets us to Cathars. Sounds like a bomb. It does. Voice from the void. Sounds like I don't know, like a sorcery or an instant.
Yeah, something that.
Maybe an enchant.
There are a lot of those kind of rare, niche kind of instant or sorceries in this set that I don't know the names of. I know the artwork. If ever they play them, I'll forget that they exist. They could do something.
Yeah, there's like the blue-black rare that I have no idea what it's called, and it's super fancy, but it's not like amazing or anything. So we're definitely not going to be blocking the Stinger, but we can play the Commando at flash, instant speed. So I could play a Socialite. Just a Siege Zombie. Veteran. Well, we've got now else to do. I think I like swinging Commando into Zombie. I'm fine with that trade. Do we benefit? No, we don't benefit massively from keeping it around, so... Yeah, I wouldn't block in their spot unless they desperately needed to stop the Commando's sack ability.
means that we're probably not going to face down a Geist Flame Reservoir next turn.
True.
That is one card that's very niche that I do remember because I absolutely love that.
It was. It's kind of niche but good, even if you're not getting all the flame counters or whatever. Just being able to exile off the top is very nice.
Absolutely.
As long as you can close, otherwise you end up milling yourself out. Okay, Blood Thief's kind of bad for us. This power 2 or less. So if he puts it on something else and we draw a black, we could kill it. That's not a black. At least Cathars gains 2 life.
Yep. Makes the attack slightly worse for them as well. Although they can still get in with Stinger.
Suppose I should have done that after combat. Am I swinging Commando? If they swing like... I don't think they'll swing Blood Thief. It's probably just Stinger gets in. At which point I might actually just chump with the human.
I don't think that's bad, to be honest, because it prevents life. I don't think they block.
Which
so
means there's no point in keeping it back.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be bad actually if we got the black mana to just foul play the Stinger. If it would if it lines up fine. Since like after that their attacks aren't very good, so they might not be able to trigger the Blood Thief.
Completely agree, Moses. Yeah, I think the jump
just
is
to
good
deny
here.
that. Yeah, I agree. And also just all of the other vampire synergies that might come out. There's a couple of them at 4 mana.
I'm thinking the one that gives 3 red mana would be quite strong here.
Or the one that makes the bat as well. That'd be very annoying. We don't have flying blockers at the moment.
Oh yes, the Bat Admirer.
Is that what it's called?
It might be, you know. I was joking, but might be.
Yeah, Stinger is getting dangerous. They can start, if they have got those kind of synergies, they can start using the Siege Zombie stuff to trigger it. Is the only thing. Definitely need to hit a black mana. Yeah.
Bat Whisperer.
Swamp and then Liesa.
Yep.
So play with Fired Face. Oh, just to get the Blood Thief trigger. Okay.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Well, there's Liesa. We really need the Swamp now. Is there an argument for holding land in case they no way out?
Yes.
I think there is.
Yeah.
It's more planes isn't it doing anything for us. We're in a bit of a shit spot. Could swing Cathars and Commando if I wanted. They've got a good double block on the Cathars. So, but I think I could swing a Commando. Then I might be chumping with Veteran.
Yeah, I don't hate it again because you'll see the.
God, is it only 28% to hit the Swamp?
Yeah.
Oof. Bit rough. At least Veteran will turn into a flyer. Cheers, Moses. Hope to see you in another one. Been fun talking with you.
You've had some excellent takes, to be honest, on the draft. So yeah, definitely happy to see
you. In that you completely agreed with us.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Take care, Moses.
Right, I think we're looking at Chump then. At least if we're pushing damage with Commando, it might start to motivate them to not like swinging at us and stuff. Oh, there's the Bat. It is called Bat Whisperer.
Yep.
Okay, at least it's not a vampire bat, so they can't put the counter on it.
That's an oversight if ever I saw one.
Here we go.
That's the one.
So it's just got to not die to removal.
That's a rough thing to ask, but
Yeah.
it would be lovely.
So now I think I have to hold back regardless.
Yeah.
So what removal are we scared of? Midnight Hunt is fine as long as we don't block poorly.
Eaten alive would be bad.
Yeah.
Burn down the house would be upsetting if they draw it, play another land.
Yeah. Although
What's
we'd
the
at least
other 5-drop burn
we'd
spell?
get Cathars and Commando back. I don't think I'd be too mad. But I suppose I'm thinking, what are the instant speed removals that could be bad?
Instant speed wise,
That I'll need to play around.
grasp. That's the only one I can think of.
Grasp, yeah. I suppose it's removals and buffs, so something like Frenzy might be something to think about as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I guess I just chump with Commando, and then we
Yeah, I
get it
think
back
so.
to hand anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they can't do stuff in the air. Liesa can just gain us life and we'll be fine. Have a Bat Whisperer? Yeah. That's stuff in the air, but we can still swing into it.
You know what? Wouldn't hate the Homestead Courage here.
True. Yeah, Homestead Courage would be good.
Yeah, there's probably better things we could draw. But that's one I thought of, and it works.
Other black mana's nice. So what can we do here? We can swing in the air.
I like foul playing the Stromkirk Blood Thief.
That's
Just
true.
to stop all the counters going around. I don't mind that.
And we investigate. That leaves 4 mana. And then I probably don't mind like Siege Zombie Commando. Then we can start using the Siege Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start with the swing. Oh yeah, they'll use the tap on the Siege Zombie.
Yeah,
At least they're not sacking it. That would be an annoying thing.
We still get the
So
3
we're gonna
life.
go that. Plus foul play. Kill the Blood Thief. Which gets exiled, and then we can just flash in the Commando.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad shout to chump with Cathars, just because we get the
The human again. Yep.
Yeah. Next turn we got 7 mana. We can't do anything particularly special with that, but we could go like Cathars plus a 2-drop. Really hoping if they deal with Liesa, we just draw the other one right afterwards.
Oh, that would be so
And get like a...
cathartic, definitely.
Yeah. Cathartic?
That was where I was going.
Oh,
He spotted it.
I was going to say I'll show myself out, but if you were going for it first, show yourself out.
Absolutely will. Back
Okay,
into the
so
void
they're
I
doing
go.
it. Okay, so that's fine. They're
Okay.
not using it.
That feels weird because they could have pushed damage there if they really wanted to.
Yeah. Creature or planeswalkers. So they could have, yeah, they could have got something like back to our hand. I think they didn't read the card because it looked like they like hovered it afterwards. Looking at it like, what the hell happened?
I mean,
If
it
they
would have done
do this,
4 damage, wouldn't it?
We can double block.
Yeah, can do.
Go Commando plus Cathars on it.
I really like that, to be fair.
Yeah, because it was really becoming a problem there. Then we'll get that off.
I really like the Stinger. We have to do a deck where we get to play with that, definitely. At some point, because I think that's something we haven't really had to go with, because it's such a threat every time you play against it.
Yeah, black-red vampires is... there's Ghoulish Procession. That might actually be good in this board, because there's going to be a lot of stuff dying.
I like the aspect of bringing things... That's a combo I didn't think of.
So, Ghoulish Procession... And then Cathars, or we can, like, flash this back.
And then crack the clue as well. You've got the option of doing that.
I think regardless, I want to go Cathars.
Yep.
I think I'll go Ghoulish Procession and then Cathars.
Yeah, that seems fair.
So in which case, I'll start with Ghoulish and then swing. We don't get a guy because that's a token that's dying.
Oh, I hadn't even considered that it was not. It was just whenever a non-token creature dies.
Yeah, so it counts for theirs as well. I thought it was you
control. That's mad. That seems pretty good.
It's okay.
Again, I feel like if it makes 2 zombies, it's done its due diligence.
Yeah.
You know.
We could sack the commando to kill our own clue to get a zombie. It might come up, who knows?
Could do. Could do.
So the sack on the Awakener's live, but they haven't got any flyers to do the whole annoying chump and sack so we don't get the life. We're sitting pretty healthy now. Considering, I feel like we went... No, that was another Vampires game where we went really low. That might have been the last deck. I think this one we went around 10. If I'm them, I feel like you're sacking stuff to the Awakener just to really try and find an answer to Liesa.
Well, let's see if they've got one. If they haven't got one, then I can understand them not doing it.
Yeah. Probably not worth doing the sack the thing.
As funny as it would be.
Suppose I should have cracked the clue. I can still do that now.
It feels bad if it's the Griff or the Behemoth, but
tap
that it's fine.
Yeah. I guess I'll do it like that. So even if they burn down the house, I think we get a lot of creatures back. So that's not a bad spot either.
We'd gain a load of life, and we'd get a load of creatures back.
Yeah. No point in swinging Cathars since Awakener can transform. No! Yeah, nothing we can do about that.
I mean, you could sack the Cathars to gain your zombie and get it back.
I'd have to sack it to kill the procession.
Oh, it is destroy target. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then that wouldn't be good then. Yeah, don't do that. I thought it was up to 1 occurrence.
Well, there's still a Liesa in the deck.
There is.
So yeah, Trapper. And now we're maybe on the Siege Zombie kill plan.
Yeah, that seems like it, doesn't it?
We should be able to out-Siege Zombie them, considering the life we've gained.
They go again, yeah.
Is this our first game with this deck?
Yes, it is.
Super grindy. Which is exactly what we wanted, to be fair. Just
Oh,
waiting out
yeah.
for Liesas.
I feel like we've got lots of good options. And lots of things that incentivize a grind as well, like the Opportunist and stuff.
Yeah.
And the Siege Zombie.
Potential line for a future game would be to sack and target a clue, but sack the clue in response. Oh, and sack the clue in response. That's true. Because then we still get the still get our zombie, but then we get the value as well. That's good.
Sparkheim, great suggestion.
Yeah, good shout.
Would not have thought that.
Okay, so we still probably want to trade off with these. Is there anything... They could have buffs, but whatever. So I think just Cathars and the other Cathar seems fine. Yeah, let's go for it. Very strange trade.
Feels weird, yeah. Unless their only line was, you know, hope we made a mistake,
Yeah, probably.
which it doesn't really look like.
Then these zombies can help with our siege one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does tapping anything down with Trapper do much? Tap down, swing, got 4 blockers. No, we're just getting in the air, which we can do anyway, so let's do that.
I think tapping down the Scoundrel in their turn to take away their agency
Yeah.
works quite well. Because that's something that will give them potential. Very true there, Teleth. That's a good shout.
Fire. Yeah, that might be worth it, to be fair. Oh, that's annoying.
That is annoying.
Part of our win condition.
It, and then the zombie, yeah. This gives them an attack here.
Yeah. But now we could chump with the veteran if we wanted. If we did
I think that's a good shout,
really want to get that flyer out. And obviously we can tap here, and then we can tap in our turn. If I weren't to chump with the veteran, let's see what they swing first. So just that, they can sack stuff, but I don't care. If I tap something in their turn, they've got 2 blockers. 1, 2, well, 1, 2, and we get 3 damage in. And then they like have to chump our guys, our decayed zombies. So I think I just take it.
Yeah, okay, I can see the logic behind that.
I suppose they could eat a veteran or like the 1/1, but I don't mind that either. Lunark veteran really does just make it so so hard for people to finish you off in this format.
I'm very impressed with it.
I'll get Homestead Courage here.
That is a good point from Teleth there. Well, we would have got another zombie off the Googless procession there.
Oh, that would have done. That might have been better. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been better. That's right. Although we might win here now with the courage.
Oh yeah, the double flashback off of it.
Let's have the ambush. Might as well put everything on the phantom. Oh, it already triggered that time. There, dudes.
Thank you, Sparkheim. I'm glad one of us is paying attention.
If we swing everything now, they block those and they die.
They die, exactly. Excellent. Swing and win. That is the way. We get to see the... Even if we win, do we still get to see the lovely, you know, decades-long animation of the decay zombies dying?
We might do, you know. Which is what everyone wants. Oh, they're going to trade for him anyway.
Ah, gutted.
Huge.
Yep.
Right.
Very good game, that. Excellent.
So I think the procession seemed alright there.
I think it's good. I'm higher on it than when we were looking at it in deck building, because obviously I understand it a little bit more now.
Yeah, we were ahead, and like forcing some awkward deaths. So not the best place to judge it, but it's not at the point where I'm thinking we should take it out yet.
Absolutely. I think
the courage came in nice.
Yeah, very happy with that.
I think I'm happier with that than we drew a mirror in that spot. Like, get rid of some lands from our hand and redraw a bit, yeah. Here we go. Hopefully we haven't missed a turn. I can hear stuff being played. Oh, and I'm now to fairy.
You are now to fairy. Interesting.
Okay. We're good. We're good. I don't think we missed a turn.
Okay, that is not what... right. Okay, yeah, Untap changed its mind there.
Oh, right, was it?
It was saying that the veteran was a plains.
Socialite, but they don't buff anything. Don't mind going morning patrol, and then we've got a good double block.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't mind losing veteran to socialite. Pretty strong card. Got the double Liesa. We get one more land.
This is worrying me though, because this is red-black, the type of deck that would just randomly run a no way out.
Oh god, that's true. It's not a massively good card.
It's a very bad card, I think, particularly in this type of deck, but it definitely could.
Yeah. Yeah, no swings, just play Cathars, and hopefully, even if they were to no way out, we could still get one Liesa. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing, and even if they've got removal, we got a second one.
Yep.
Not too bad. Would have been nice to have Liesa out, but whatevs. One red. They could have the burn. I think I'd just take the 2. Although I suppose if they play Stinger, it gets a counter then. Maybe I do block.
Yeah, I think you do block.
It was a play with buy. Unfortunately lost quite a lot before we could get a Liesa out. But it's still just a bonkers card. Even just as a 4/5 with lifelink is still good.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it, like, getting those burn cards out of the way where they could double or triple up a burn, burn spells on it. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So even if they swing, I could just block with veteran and then replay it next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. It means they
Yeah.
don't get their synergies off.
True.
And then I can go like veteran into zombie. Oh, I didn't get it back. Oh no,
No,
I
you
did.
get it back ASAP. Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I suppose if you got a way of flashing creatures out, you could flash them as disturb. That would be quite cool.
So now I quite like. This is an instant. So I quite like veteran into ghoulish procession, and then just hold up Infernal Grasp for the Dread Knight.
Yeah, I like that.
Race this.
Oh, it's nice to be the one with 28 life rather than on the other end of it.
Yeah, it really is. There you go.
Oh, they just quit. Okay.
All you need is 2 of the same bonkers rare. So I wonder if I'll stay Teferian in the next game.
Be interesting, yeah. I don't know. I've never seen that happen before.
I have seen it happen. I think it happened to Legend the other day. I think it was a similar situation where he had to like. Now there we go. We're back to Eliwig.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think it was a similar situation where he had to like back out of a game and come back. It's not great, but we can play stuff.
Hmm.
And Rotten Reunion does give us stuff to sack to the right, so I think I'm keeping.
Yeah, I like that.
It's very weird to have 2 lands and actually be able to play everything. Guess I'll have the black in case I want a Rotten Reunion.
I like the Rotten Reunion here against the blue deck, definitely. Depending on what kind of blue they are, obviously, but blue-black particularly.
Do you think I just play it to get the Decayed Zombie now, though?
I don't hate it. You can obviously flash it back if you need to actually get rid of something.
Yeah. So now... let's probably just play Cathar Commando in their turn.
Yeah.
Whilst also keeping up an Infernal Grasp. Don't think we attack since we've got Rite of Oblivion.
Yep.
I don't think I'm Infernal Grasping that yet. Castaway. So this exiles, so that's good against the Castaway.
Hmm.
And I'll probably go for it this turn.
I like that.
Lets us attack. So, right. Get rid of that. Sack the zombie. Then we can go for a Homestead Courage, which seems
Yeah, it gives
fine.
you vigilance, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it'll be relevant, obviously, but
Yeah, I don't think it will, but just get
Extra
some extra
damage.
damage in.
yeah, definitely take that.
Next turn it could be either Infernal Grasp and Rotten Reunion, or Homestead Courage, or just Cathars.
Lots of options. You're
That's
quite
going to be
open to
good
their.
for Rotten Reunion.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're quite open to their Diagraph Ghoul here. Diagraph Ghoul? No, that's the old one, isn't it?
Oh,
Diagraph
the
Horde.
one that exiles from Graveyard.
Yes.
I think it might be just Grasp that and then Rotten Reunion it.
I don't hate it at all.
And then we get
I like it.
a swinging.
Mhm.
Now we've got good fodder for another Rite of Oblivion if we want.
Love that.
But yeah, there could be a good zombie exile 2 of our cards here.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a blowout, but
Yeah.
I speak. I am in trouble, so you know I will not speak on that one. Not speak of it. It does not happen. I don't think it would take you this long to windmill slam it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. In a way.
Yeah. Probably just exile it and keep going ham.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Flashback the Homestead Courage.
Yeah.
After the last game, this is a weirdly aggressive game. Especially against, like, considering how we were, and we're against blue-black, and it's just like, nah, fucking hit face, removal, hit face. That's kind of the problem of running into Labour in blue-black.
Yeah, it feels like a very square peg in a round hole here, although the vivisection there, it feels...
It is, yeah, I've thought about it before, and it's kind of like, yeah, you can just have it early when it's relevant to push damage and then sack it later, but it's good to have those defensive creatures in blue-black instead. Yeah. So we can't win this turn, so we'll smash and see what happens. And then I guess it's just Cathars.
Yeah, I think it represents the most board presence.
Yeah. Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
Super.
Great game. Yeah, I didn't know we had that in us, but we'll take it.
The Homestead Courage is actually kind of coming out pretty well.
It's kind of fire, I'm not going to lie.
Been a lot better than I thought it would. I've seen it in like Constructed with the Magecraft decks. It's super good. But yeah, pretty good and limited as well. Mana's been so awkward today.
It really has, hasn't it?
I think I keep, because we can play the zombie. We do need 2 white for that, but if we get 1 white for Silversmith, I'm happy. I think this probably is a format where you want to mulligan more. Because usually, you know, if you don't mulligan and, you know, you stall a couple of turns, you at least end up with more cards than you would have. Whereas this format is like you can't stall those couple of turns. So this turn is probably just zombie. As much as I'd like to get the life. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Veteran's going to be an awkward one for a while. We're probably just going to go Silversmith next turn. Which will be, if we put the counter on itself, that'll be a good blocker for Farmhand, even if it does transform.
Very true.
So they just pass.
That's
now we could go. One. Now we can go Veteran into Opportunist.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no guarantee of the land draw here, is there? So Silversmith might still be a fine play, mana efficiency wise, next turn.
Yeah. Now, okay, Defenestrate doesn't count for itself in terms of drawing, so that's annoying. I guess we swing zombie.
Yep. They're a long way away from Covenant, that, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think you'd take the trade.
Do I?
Up to you, to be honest, because again, it doesn't. If they've got a vampire like a Bat Admirer, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I could go for the trade.
Yeah, I think this is not a bad trade.
There's a chance they've got a trick here, but that's kind of fine to get it out of them. Yeah, there it is.
Maybe it's just research. Yeah.
So now Griff's the most mana efficient play. Yeah, that's fine.
I like the
Griff.
Griff.
Block zombie on Bat Whisperer, so. Farmhand. Just need white mana, mate. Yeah, because we can't even like double spell or anything. I guess it's just Silversmith.
Yep, absolutely.
Do I hold land for any reason? I don't think we have any looting in this deck. No, we don't.
No.
So counter on Griff and I guess counter on itself might end up being a good blocker for something later on. See, that's where the Defenestrate's awkward.
Yeah, true.
Because they really needed to kill the Griff.
Exactly. I don't feel like it was over there for them.
No.
At board state, so that was just a frustration.
Yeah,
but we'll
and the
take those.
hand was probably bad. I mean, if they were frustrated at that, they would have been very frustrated if we got Liesa out.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the key to winning this format. No synergy, bonkers rares.
Make angry.
Yeah, occasionally be weirdly aggro with a Cathar's Commando that just wins you the game. I would be interested to see a few limited formats without rares and mythic rares. Because some formats feel really bad for how much they swing a game. Less so in formats with good removal. But I'd definitely be interested to see it. Holy crap.
Again.
Yeah, this deck needed an Evolving Wilds. I guess we mull. Even though I can't take that hand. This is better. This is more like that aggro start we had.
Yeah, I prefer this, definitely.
So we
Do you
can
put right back?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've not got a great thing to sack to it.
Larder zombie.
Alright, we just need to draw all lands, including a plains. Ooh. Champion of the pet. Oh, there's the Homestead Courage. Let's go. I guess I just hold up my mana here. Either Commando or Grasp.
Yep, I think that works out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I have a massive soft spot for Champion of the Perished, because as I say, my first ever deck that I made back in Innistrad limited format was the Champion of the Perished Humans deck.
Yeah. I think it's such a good play on words as well. Love it.
I love it so much, definitely.
So I could grasp it here so that they can't tap with Siege Zombie or Larder Zombie.
I quite like doing that, just as well in case they've got another play with the one black. I wouldn't assume they would, but you know, you don't want to worry about it.
Okay, so it's another just hold up Commando. %48 chance of drawing a land.
Yep. I like them odds.
Yeah, I'll trade there, I think. Siege Zombie's a very good creature. Could be a counterspell here.
I think you'd take that, wouldn't you? You know, the counterspell on the Cathal Commander.
Yeah, probably.
I think the worst thing would be like a startle.
Well, we're getting some stuff we can play at least. Could be a Revenger of the Drowned.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which I'd have to bot on them so I can hit land. Like when we were doing that the other draft. It's just...
Oh, bullying that one person, yeah.
Yeah. Like Revenger the Drowned twice, just like, you can't put it top, mate. You've got no lands. Jesus. I mean, at least we've... It's actually quite lucky that we've drawn plays that we can make. Wait. The Rite of Oblivion's still on the block. We did it. We still still
There we
need more
go.
lands after this, but whatever. Maybe they might have that spirit. I'm not swinging anyway. Just tap
Yeah,
with
no.
this siege zombie. Yeah, no reason not to tap now. I think I put that top
Hmm.
because it's such a good win condition that they're still going to have to deal with. Like, they're already committing this now because it's such a problem.
Yeah, I'll give you that. They've not got much in hand. So I can see the logic behind that.
It feels wrong because we need the land, but I don't know. I just see us petering out without a way to, unless we get to Liesa. They're pretty desperate for draw card, looks like.
Looks like it, definitely.
They could have a counter spell now. But again, getting that out of them would be good as well.
Looks like it. Oh no, they're just hovering the larder zombie.
So now we could Homestead Courage on the Hobbling zombie and swing. And then we still
Yeah,
get to
I
tap
don't
with the
mind
Siege
that.
zombie because of the Vigilance.
Yeah.
Completely intentional synergy. Okay, so they just paid the full cost.
Yeah, 7 lands I could never.
We're not even running 7 lands, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they can larder zombie in the response. That's what holding prior.
Yes.
There's a land. So it's probably just Cathar's turn in that case.
Gives you an extra for the menace on the behemoth. To shove the larder zombie, the hobbling zombie into.
Yeah. Or I can swing, which I don't hate, because we're ahead in life. 3 for 7. It's probably not worth.
I don't think it's worth, no.
And it would be good to have Liesa out before we trade Hobbling Zombie, maybe.
I think there's definitely value in that.
Although if they offer it, probably end up taking it anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that you do.
Okay. Now,
It's okay.
don't think we're using Homestead Courage yet. Although I suppose now it's, you know, they either trade the Behemoth for just the Hobbling. Homestead Courage probably is worth it. Because then it gets Vigilance, so it can always block on the way back anyway.
Yeah, true.
We get 2 Siege Zombie activations now as well. Such a key card at common. Bladebrand? Corpse Cobble, okay. So that'll have Menace.
Mhm.
Then they can flash it back for 5. Cool. it gets total power. Okay. So they could cobble them together into a 10/10 menace. Mills us. Might benefit off that.
Yeah, I think we could. We don't.
No.
I hate seeing them lands going there.
Yeah.
Rough.
It's not what you want to see.
Oh,
I am.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Oh.
I guess we just chill. Or I can
Yeah.
swing the hobbling zombie.
I think you have to keep it back because it threatens their swing. Obviously, they can swing in with the amalgam whenever they want.
Yeah. Although we're gaining enough life that we've kind of got a nice buffer.
Yeah, absolutely. You are live to the 50-50 draw of the land.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 life. Oh yeah.
We've got a fair few like lower drops we could draw as well.
Mhm.
It's just the Soul Guide Griff and the other Liesa that would be bad draws. They have upped our clock, which I rate. Honestly, if we get a land, I might play the Behemoth first, because I'm not sure they might have actually got a counter spell off of that. Okay, no swing. Suits us just fine. There's the land. So, I'll go to combat. Actually, no, that won't even... That'll give them a stop anyway. I think I go Behemoth first and try and bait out a counter spell if they've got it.
I think that's a fair shout.
So it could just be the Corpse Cobble. There it is. Okay.
Yep, we take that.
Obviously, usually that would be really bad because we sack the creature, but clearing the way for Liesa seems pretty good.
Mhm.
Oh, they're just going to cobble it anyway. That's why. Guess I'd block... Maybe I'll block Cathars on it.
Yeah, I can't see a reason not to. Like, what do they do? Later startle. Okay, well that doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, and then they cobble together the zombies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, so they've not got counterspell mana up, so it's just Liesa time.
Mhm.
And now I suppose trades are fine, so I could get the hobbling zombie in there.
Yep, I think that's the one, isn't it? I assume they'll just go in for one of the cobbled together zombies, but yeah.
We lose our counters, but still a lot of value.
Loads of value.
And then I might play the planes because we might end up needing all our mana.
Yeah, I think we would do. It's like I think there's a significant chance that you end up with a. Oh no, they just quit. It's such a bomb. It really
Yeah,
is.
Liesa is ridiculous. I'm so glad we baited out that counter spell.
That was such a play, definitely.
They still
Really
would have
well
been
considered.
in a poor spot regardless, because the siege zombie was just doing so much work that game.
I like this hand. A couple of little 1-drops to play. The opportunist is pretty good, and most importantly, we've got the white black mana for Liesa sitting there. So very happy with that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was just saying to chat, I very much like this. Early veteran with the trapper as well as another thing. You got the opportunities to play on 3, and also most importantly, you have Liesa mana.
Yeah.
That's less good, but fine, whatever.
It's insurance, as long as we get the extra 2 lands.
Mhm.
Crasher, red, white. Okay, so it might be a fair few burn spells coming out of them. Yeah, I'm not interested in blocking that. Okay. Probably just opportunist.
I think opportunist is fine here. I think morning patrol blocks really well, but
Well, it still dies to the crasher if they use any instants or sorceries.
Oh yeah, I meant so more so the search party captain, but yeah, no, the crasher,
yeah.
very much so.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the Cathar. Alright.
Yeah, guess we're Infernal Grasping that then.
Yeah, that's
So slightly annoying because so for 1 red, they could still have burn. I probably just take it.
yeah. Part of me says I don't mind getting it out.
It would be small burn is the only thing.
Like play with fire.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
another card they don't have in their hand, so it's just like, yeah.
So now we've got Infernal Grasp plus Trapper. The only thing is we can't wait until their turn because then that flips and has ward. We lose a lot of life for that, so I think we just do this now.
Yeah, do it now.
Gain the life at least, that's alright. Might as well swing with the veteran because I'm not blocking with it. Then I'll tap down the crasher, I guess. Still got something. If it's like a Neonate's Rush or something, it's bad to block the captain. Probably just take it. Don't think it's worth losing Opportunist, especially since it doesn't draw if it's self-dying. It's like Liesa time.
Hey! Get excited, chat. Get the cat excited. Way!
Swings are bad.
Yep, very bad.
Yeah, we're looking
Blocked
alright
and
next.
good.
Next turn, patrol plus tap maybe. Double burn on Liesa.
Ah, gutted.
They're going to be fuming when I get the second one out.
Saying that, the 10 damage from the Festival Crashers might make them feel better.
Yeah. I might need to block with Veteran.
Yeah.
Instant concede. I hope so. We don't get an extra draw off this, but yeah, I think we do have to... Well, we can block the captain, then we take 5. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I don't mind that. Yeah.
And another one. Hold them back, I guess. Gotta make sure we don't die.
Was this the draft where we lost the Crawl from the Cellar?
No, that was the last one. When all of the shenanigans happened at once. But it wasn't an instant concede, so it might have something.
I think they could just do it. No, it's a lot of mana to Sacred Flame again, isn't it?
So I can't block with Liesa because they can Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you can block
Can just
one and
block
one.
with Trapper and Opportunist.
Yeah,
Because
they'll both come back, won't they? And you'll gain a card from the Opportunist.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I'll burn the Accursed and to a lesser extent, burn down the house as well. That are out of range. So if you them, you Sacrifice Face, kill both my things. But we're not in too bad a spot, and they're running out of stuff to hit us with. Jesus, look at the value. 6 mana, so Silversmith's a good play. Leaves us 2 mana, so we can go Veteran, Trapper, Silversmith. Liesa and itself, so it can trade with a Crasher. Get him in there.
I really rate this the shout from Tleth there to say the burn the Accursed.
Yeah,
getting it out of range of that. It's like even burn down the house at this point as well.
Yeah, if Burn the Accursed came down, we'd be in a spot. Yeah, there's the concede.
Yeah.
I do kind of feel dirty for winning purely off of the broken rare.
No, I think you need to do it sometimes, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I suppose if we don't do it, then other people would do it to us. So, they started it. Seems okay. They were down to like 2 cards last game, and we had like a full grip because of Liesa and Opportunist. There dudes. Glad I didn't Homestead Courage it.
Yeah, it would have been a waste, I suppose. Definitely. I did think there was an option of doing that.
So black red, probably vampires. Not do anything about getting hit there. They just pass.
That's excellent.
Don't think there's any argument for anything other than Cathars.
Not at all.
Do we swing? Could they have flash? Not that I can think of.
No, I don't think so. I think you're more likely to have a haste creature come at you.
Yeah. And
But I
even
can't
then, I
think of what
probably
that would
wouldn't
be.
want Opportunist to be blocking it.
It's going to be the 4/3. Oh, the Bat Admirer. Excellent.
So Griff could block in the air, or we can just play out a big behemoth.
I quite like the Griff here.
Yeah, it does slow them down.
I think it draws removal as well, definitely.
Yeah, and then we can maybe look at like Homestead encouraging it if it doesn't. Could swing Cathars. Nah, it's got a good block on the Bat Whisperer. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Bat Amara, sorry. It's weird. It's weird how much I think about Burn Down the House, but I feel like we've been affected by it so much. I kind of have to think about it.
Yeah, it's such a weird one.
So it's not a great courage turn because I want to get the behemoth out there. So I guess that's just the play. Shame they got rid of our guy before we got to at least sack a creature to do it. But not looking too bad. Behemoth's now a problem for them. Might draw some removal.
Yeah, I could see that.
And it doesn't die to burn down their house. Which every opponent has. Okay. They'll probably burn. I assume if they're swinging both, there's some Moonrager Slash, so might as well just take out the one with the higher power. Oh no, they were just trying to really get the damage in.
Okay.
I guess discard Courage, and I can flash it back.
Exactly.
Grasp is pretty good. Yeah, so I guess flashback Courage on Griff.
Yep.
Swing Griff and Behemoth.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 spells up. That's pretty good.
Love that.
So Griff's still within Burn the Accursed range. The only thing. Ugh.
I've not seen that card before.
I think we had. I've definitely had it in another draft. It might have been when I was drafting with Pete, but we never drew it. So if we kill it, they've not got good blocks on the Griff. We kill the Collector, they do. So I think it is Grasp the Phoenix.
I agree.
Feels bad because they'll get it back later, but then do I cycle a Blade Brand? Probably.
Yes, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything. This board.
Yeah.
I should have done it on one of theirs, and they can't kill in response. That was stupid. Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, is that a concede?
Not yet.
That worries me.
Suppose if I swing Cathars and they block, double block. There you go. Just had to give them a little bit of time. Read the card. Oh god.
Yep.
That 7th win?
It feels like we've been plowing through this, so maybe it's.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Jesus.
Goodness me, a 7-0.